2, 3, 4. Hi and welcome. My name is Marko. Let's talk about blues comping. Character notes, color notes, little motifs, that sort of stuff. So let's say that you are in the heat of a battle, comping a soloist who is having his or hers 15th round going on. Might be a good idea to come up with some variation. So let's check out some tools how to be creative in your blues comping. And before we go into what I just played, let's talk about character notes. What are those? In short, they are the thirds and the sevenths. So we are playing blues in the key of A. We have A as our 1 chord, we have D as our 4 chord, and E as our 5 chord. Let's look at character notes for all of these 3 chords by using the middle strings, D and G. So we have character notes for A over here. We have flat 7 and the major 3rd. And these 2 notes already tell us the character of the chord. They tell us that it's a major chord, and they tell us that it's a dominant 7th chord. By the way, it's always helpful for you to picture where the root is. And this is very efficient spot because we have character notes for the 4 chord only half step lower. Major 3rd and a flat 7th. And then back to 1 chord. And then we have character notes for the 5 chord only half step above. Major 3rd and a flat 7th. So this is very efficient spot for these character notes. And you can do so much with these only. You could play the whole progression using these character notes and playing the whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. It's called the 2-note comping, and you are really not stepping on anybody's feet by playing just these 2 notes. Then you could start embellishing either from half step above or half step below. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could embellish only the 3rd by hammering from minor to major. For the 1 chord like this. For the 4 chord like that. For the 5 chord. So this is like a grace note on the beat. So everything is happening on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you could place this differently, so you could start from the last 8th note of the previous beat and landing on the downbeat with the major 3rd. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. course mix the two. Then you could start adding some more chord tones. You could, for example, play the character notes first and then the bigger chord after that. This is a great way, still not to sound too heavy, you know, as opposed to. So this could sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you could start adding some little motifs, some little licks in between the chords. It could be something as little as 1, 2, 3. Something like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or something like 1, 2, 3. Alright, so there's really a lot that you can do around these character notes only. But sometimes you need some color tones. What are those? Extension notes, 9s, 11s, 13s. So now we are getting into what I was playing in the opening bit. I was playing these beautiful chords over here. This is very efficient spot for these shapes. So I was playing A13 for the one chord. By the way, I have these tabbed in the description below, so you can always check them out from there. So A13 with the flat 7 in the root, major 3rd, 13 and the root. And then I was playing D9 for the 4 chord, major 3rd, flat 7th, 9th and a 5th. Then I was using the same shape for the 5 chord, E. And then I was embellishing either from half step below or half step above. 2, 3, 4. And then I was adding some little motifs. I think it was 1, 2, 3. Other motif I think was 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, here I'm first playing 2 notes only and then hitting the bigger chord, like I was talking earlier. I'm sliding into these 2 notes, flat 7 and the 9th. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so here's already a lot that you can play if you're comping a long solo. That's about it this time. All right, by the way, I was playing my Danacaster. Dan Strain builds a great guitar in Nashville. No gigs this year, so I don't even remember when I changed the strings. They're dead. It's still sounding pretty good though. And I was playing my Two-Rock Bloomfield Drive amp plugged straight in. I only have Mad Professor Deep Blue delay as a little slapback. And that's it. All right, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.